Hi, and welcome to our Royal Ascot preview. And we're going to be covering all Group 1 races over the 5 days. And we're starting with the Queen Anne Stakes.
Queen Anne, let's do this, Pen. So the Queen Anne, I think Bide has frightened everyone off here. It's the greatest flat horse on the planet and will surely win this in second gear. So the bet here would be the market without the favourite. So you forget Bide exists. And when you look at it, I just think Sir Busker is a huge price. I'm not sure exactly what price he is, but just looking at the normal market, he's like 40 and 50 and 66 to 1 in a place. So in the market without, you're still going to get a double figure price. I think Accidental Agent might be getting on a bit now. Chindit doesn't get a mile at this level. Order of Australia hasn't ran yet this season. Lights On, I think, should be going for one of the fillies races. And Real World, who's the second favourite, like he won a handicap here last year. So I just think Sir Busker has been overlooked here. And that's the bet, I think, in this race. But you should sit back and watch Bide and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that's the bet in the first, I would think.
Very good. Second one we look at then is the King's Stand Stakes.
So the King's Stand, the 5 furlong sprint. I can't be having the two Globetrotters from Australia and America. They're too short in the market. Ascot's uphill, and it's a test. It's a stiff track. And Golden Pal has been to the UK twice, and he's flopped twice. At Royal Ascot 2 years ago. Nature Strip is 8 years of age, and again he's a speed ball, and I just think the two of them are going to fade in the final furlong. Now, I might be wrong, but at those prices I'm willing to find out. And I'm going for King's Lynn, 16 to 1 each way. Should have won the race last year. He was absolutely galloping all over them, and at the furlong pole he got stuck behind a wall of horses, and it was too late when he got out. Now he's 5 now. He will have improved again, hopefully. And he really likes Ascot. What's not to like? 16 to 1.
Brilliant. Lovely. Okay, moving on to day 2. Oh, sorry, we've got the St. James's Palace Stakes first, sorry.
Yeah. So these horses would have run in the 2000 guineas at Newmarket. And we have the winner turning up here again, Caribus. He's odds on, and he's going to be very hard to beat again. But at that price, I'd be willing to take him on. My Prospero and Maljoon for Haggis, they're a little bit, like, they've been very impressive in what they've done, but you just don't know what they've done, really. And do they warrant? I mean, does My Prospero warrant 9 to 2? Maljoon's a bit of a bigger price, but I think there's a reason for that. Mighty Ulysses I can't have. Berkshire Shadow I think needs softer ground, as do a couple of other of these. And I just think Lucille is massively overpriced. Now, it was 40 to 1 yesterday. The best you can get is 28, bet 365. And I just love the way he finished off the race, his race in the Guineas. And I think this stiff finish is really going to suit him. Richard Hammond knows how to win these races. I think he's a massive price. I'd be happy with Lucille each way. Yeah.
Brilliant, lovely. So moving on to day 2, and we have the Prince of Wales Stakes.
The Prince of Wales Stakes, yeah. This is a very small field. Bay Bridge has been massively impressive. Hugely impressive up to now, and just a slight feeling he may be a little bit flattered. I think he's possibly overestimated, and as a result, I think a couple of these may be underestimated. The one I think is being forgotten is Lord North.
Right.
Course and distance winner, Group 1 winner. He disappointed the last day in, I think it was over in Dubai, so I'll forgive him that. The Tory on board. Nice ground. 6-1 each way will do me.
Lovely.
I'll be more than happy to take 6s about Lord North. Yeah.
Great. Okay, day 3, we've got the Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup, yeah. It's a tricky enough race. Kyprios has a huge reputation now. I reckon he may be the new kid on the block here. Stradivarius is surely too old at this stage. Trushan won't run, I don't think. Needs soft ground. As do a couple of other these. Burning Victory and Princess Zoe will surely want softer ground. And just going through it. Scope is another that probably wants softer ground. I think Wordsworth has been hugely underestimated here. He's a great record at Ascot. He's ran here
Yeah.
twice, and he was fourth the last day, only beaten 3/4 of a length by Princess Zoe, and back in April. And then last year at Royal Ascot, he was second, to Camari in the Queen's Vase, which is the 1 mile 6, and he stayed on well final furlong, and I just think this extreme trip is really going to suit this horse.
Lovely.
I don't the last day at Ascot, behind Princess Zoe, I don't think he was given a very hard time of it. And as a process of elimination, we're left with a 33-1 shot. I think he's a huge price.
Oh, lovely. That's what we like.
So Wordsworth, yeah.
Brilliant. So moving on to day 4, and we've got the Coronation Stakes.
The Coronation Stakes, these are the fillies that would have run in the 1,000 guineas at Newmarket. This is a great race. The problem we have here is a few of these may not turn up. Dermot Weld has said that Homeless Songs won't turn up unless there's rain. She won the 1,000 guineas at the Curragh. So impressive. You've seen the acceleration of this horse. My God. We have the 1,000 guineas winner, Cachet. She'll surely won't be too far away again. But just going through it, I really like Prosperous Voyage.
All right.
For Ray Beckett. I think Ray Beckett's going to have, Ralph Beckett's going to have a good meeting. He's got some very interesting runners. But, she was behind in Spiral twice last year as a 2-year-old. And just the last day in the Guineas, she was only beaten a neck by Cachet. So she's ran plenty up to now, but she's been very, very consistent. And I just think she's going to have her day in the sun here. I think Ascot's going to really suit her. The way she's finishing off her races,
Yeah.
She's the Guineas, and I think 8-1, a huge price.
Lovely.
I'll be happy enough to take her.
Yeah.
Because I think a few of these are going to come out. Actually, she's 10s. She's 10s with Ladbrokes pen.
Yeah.
So
12s originally. We had 12-1, didn't we, with William Hill? But, yeah. Still great prices.
Indeed.
So day 5, and it's the Platinum Jubilee Stakes.
This is the big sprint. So we're gonna have a few of these here that are gonna run in the King's Stand tomorrow also, and may turn up here as well. Probably not a lot, but a few of them will. Some massive field here at the minute, and I just think Minzal is way overpriced. He has run 2 very interesting races at Ascot. He's actually run there 3 times. He's only beaten a length on his debut back in 2020, and then he was 3rd, but behind Creative Force last year.
Right.
The Champion Stakes in October. That was a great run. That really was a great run, and he was flying at the finish. He's very lightly raced also, and I'm expecting a huge improvement. He's had his seasonal debut, and he ran a nice race behind Highland Princess, and I think he's a he's a great price. I think 12s is a great price with him. So that's my selection in the Platinum Jubilee.
Lovely. So as always, obviously people can have a little look at what we post on TikTok and Twitter. Both our Twitter accounts are up there, and our TikTok, which we're having a go at. So hopefully everyone will have a really good Ascot, enjoy the racing, and I'll keep in touch with you and keep our fingers crossed for those selections.
Indeed. Thanks, Pam.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.